Hi guys, welcome back. KPG REPLAYS here. I hope you're all doing well, and in today's episode guys, we're going to start doing some of the championships, and the first championship we're going to tackle is on the Supermoto. Now this is going to involve 6 races in one episode, so it's going to be a super long episode. Plus the challenge in today's episode is I'm going to try and do it on the hardest level, realistic, and no aids. On the Supermotos, that's a real challenge, especially on some of these circuits. So we're going to try and become the champion, plus get one of these excellent bikes as a reward, as you can see at the bottom of the screen. This is going to be an awesome episode. I'm going to give it my best guys, so we're going to get straight into it, into the first race, and hopefully become the champion. And if you want to see more of these championships, let me know in the comments below, because there is loads to do on these championships. So please give me a big thumbs up and a comment. Let's get straight into the first race. Right, so here we go with the first race, and it's the short Nürburgring GP circuit. Also guys, I'm using the Aprilia for this championship. It's one of my favourite supermotos. It's not the highest rated, but it's got a good all-round stats, and I like using it. So let's get straight to this first race and try and get a win. Right, so here we go with this first race. It's going to be really difficult to win every single one of these races. Some of these Supermoto circuits are very, very difficult, especially on the hardest level with no aids. So I am going to probably crash. I'm going to make some mistakes, but hopefully I'm going to get enough points to become the champion. That is what it's all about. But let's see if we can get a good start into that first corner. Oh God, that wasn't that great, was it? And just try and get up the inside of that bike. Yes, so we're up to P4. So each one of these races is 3 laps, but some of them are maybe a little bit longer than this one. That's not a bad line through there. We've managed to get into second place, slow it down, try and get up the inside. Oh God, a little bit of contact there. Let's try and get a good drive up the hill. Oh, what a move that was, and we take the lead. Now that's not a bad start. Oh God, the TM tried to come around the outside, but I managed to block it off there, and we're into the lead. I do like this circuit for the Supermotos. It's quite short, it's really, really fast, and we've had a good start, and that's what I want to do in this championship, is try and get a good start, because some of those circuits, especially I think one of the Supermoto circuits with the jumps, I absolutely struggle on. To try and win it, not just on realistic, but with no aids, is going to be very, very difficult. And I'm not using any different setups either. I'm going to use the same setup on every single race. The only thing I'm going to adjust in each race is the gearing, obviously, because some of the circuits may have longer straights and that may come into play. But I haven't got time to muck around with the suspension, so they're not going to be the quickest laps, but hopefully I'm going to manage them okay and try and get decent results, and we have managed to get away. I know this one's pretty strong around here, so it was a good start, and let's just try and slow it down, coming to the last couple of corners on this race. Quite a short circuit, like I said, and we've got a decent lead, so we should be okay. So let's just try and speed up through this section. We've got a bike catching up with us, and we've dropped a bit of time on this third lap. Let's just try and keep it nice and tidy through this section. Slow it down, turn it, and accelerate. Oh God, made a mistake there, but just managed to correct it. Just caught the barrier there slightly. Got to be so careful when you full throttle it out up the hill. You do get a bit of reaction, especially when you've got no anti-wheelie. These bikes do wheelie up, and it looks like we're going to take victory. So there we go. We get a victory in our first race, and that's good points on the board. So a perfect start to this championship, and you only get a few credits per race, but if you win the overall championship, you get 15,000 credits, plus we get to choose one of those R2 category bikes, and there were some good ones, so I can't wait for that if we win it. But that's a good start. So we're getting to the table with all the points, and we are sitting top, which is absolutely brilliant. Now this is where it gets difficult. Some difficult circuits coming up. Let's get straight into the next one. So here we go, guys. Right, this is where I start struggling. I absolutely hate this circuit. I'm going to try my best, guys. If I don't win it, I don't win it, but I will try my best. It's not going to be easy, so let's get straight into this. This could be amusing. Right guys, I'll be honest, I'm not looking forward to this, but I'm going to try and get in the lead. straight from the start and try and hold on to it. That is my plan, but it might not always work out. So let's see if we can get a good start here and try and get up the inside. Oh God, managed to just crack straight into the lead. Oh God, that boy almost took the back end out, but that's the plan. That's what I always try and do when I race around it, is try and get a lead, but it doesn't always work, because when you start going over those jumps, I know I'm going to struggle. Let's just try and just hold the lead for as long as I can anyway. Try and get it nice and tight onto the apex and try and just do that rev and brake around the corners. Try and keep it nice and fast, right and tight there. A little bit too tight there, but as long as I stay in the lead, I don't care. Now this is where it gets challenging. I absolutely hate this section. Right, so slow it down, try and keep it nice and smooth. This is where you've got to muck around with your setup. Now I haven't managed to do that. Like I said, I wasn't going to play with it. Hopefully it should be okay. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth. And this is the turn I absolutely hate. Right, oh God, don't get knocked off. Oh God, no! Oh God, he didn't knock me off, but I've dropped the place. I absolutely hate that turn. And oh God, oh no! Oh my God, almost went straight over the handlebars there, but managed to control it. And there you go, first lap, and I've made a complete and utter hash of that. Right, managed to get back into second, into that corner. Oh God, back wheel got clipped there as well, but we're back into second. No, I've got to try and push this a little bit more, but I'm trying not to go over the top into the corners, because that's where you lose it on these Supermotos, on the realistic and on the pro physics. Oh God, made a mistake, and I've got a penalty. Oh bloody hell, it's all going wrong. And but actually we're sitting in second, so I'm not going to complain too much. If we can get top 3, that's still decent points, and we managed to get a win in the first race, so we're still sitting pretty. We've just got to try and keep up the lead if we can, and we managed to get through there okay, but we lost a bit of time. Right, let's just try and speed it up slightly, and I think that's another Aprilia in front of us. So the Aprilias have been pretty good in this championship so far. I think the Aprilia came second in the last race as well. Right, let's try and get a nice turn into there, just try and hold the speed around the corner, and we are keeping pace with the guy in front. But if we want to get first, we've got to get in first and have a slight little bit of a lead, because we got that penalty. Hopefully I don't gain any more lost time, because it's really going to cost us in this. Right, let's just try and get a good line through here, keep it nice and smooth, try not to get thrown off the track, and that bike behind us almost took the back end of our bike again. Nice air there, just try and keep it nice and smooth, and this is the section I absolutely hate. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth and keep on the track, because if you cut that bit of grass, you get a penalty. Oh God, that wasn't great, but we managed to keep that a little bit smoother, and we're still in second place, and we're coming towards the end of this second lap. If we can get past this bike now, we might have a chance of going into that final lap in the lead. Let's just try and get a good line there, and we've taken the lead, but are we going to be able to hold on to it? Oh God, I managed to cut him off there, and I'm in the lead. If we can get to that final lap and have a good last lap, we might be able to get a victory, and that is awesome. But I'm not going to try and overdo it too much into the corners, because I will slide off. I'm telling you, on the pro physics, on these bikes around the circuit, it's so easy to get chucked off if you overdo it. You've got to just slightly pull full throttle, not completely round the corners, because you will spin up. Now we've got to just try not to make any more errors as well. So we've got that 0.3 penalty, so we've got to finish 0.3 in the lead, and that's not always easy, guys, because the bike behind is so close, and I guarantee you I'm going to make some more errors. So let's just try and keep it nice and smooth, get it nice and tight there, just try and keep it nice and quick, and don't drive it up the hill, and again onto the apex, try and keep it nice and tight and smooth, and try and get a good drive around this corner as well. And we're trying to pull away as well, and we've got a little bit of a lead, and that's a good thing going into this section, because this is where I lose the time, and this is where I'm going to struggle. Right, don't fall off here. Right, get over the jump, and again keep it right in the middle of the track. Oh no, don't go off the track, because if you hit that grass, sometimes you just slide off, and the bike behind us caught up, and this is where it's going to probably crack into me and knock me off. Please just try and get into that turn. That's not bad, and we managed to get, oh, don't come off the circuit. Oh my God, oh, this is so close. I'm bound to make an error here. No, I've managed to get through there okay, and we're still in the lead, but the bike sitting behind is so close, and I've still got a few corners to go, and I could still make a stupid little error. I've done it before around here. No, I've managed to bomb away. Now we've just got to nail these last few corners, and we should be out to take a victory round here, and that would be an excellent start to this championship, especially when I absolutely hate this circuit. It is so annoying, and there's some really difficult ones to come yet, guys. This isn't the hardest. There's some even more challenging ones to come. Right, last corner. Are we going to do it? And are we going to do it in the right amount of time? Do we take victory? Please? Let's get to the end. Oh, God, please. Yes, we take first place. There you go. We must have been only just in the lead. Oh, that was an achievement. That is such a challenging race. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. Do you actually like that circuit? I just find it absolutely ridiculously hard. It's so difficult. Right, on to the next one, guys, and we're sitting pretty at the moment, but let's check out the points tally first, and we should be sitting pretty, I think. Yes, we're sitting 30 points, 2 out of 2. Now we go on to the third race, and again it gets difficult. Right, guys, Vallelunga. Nah, this one ain't too bad. I think if I have a good start, I should be alright on this one. This one's just about keeping the speed good cornering. We should be okay. So let's get straight into this race and hopefully get another victory. Right, so here we go with the third race of this championship, and we are doing really well. Let's see if we can get 3 out of 3 around Vallelunga. Now this is the short circuit, so this should be quite a quick race. Hopefully we can get a good start and hopefully get some more points on the board. So let's see if we can get to that first corner. Oh, got a little bit of contact with KTM there. Just managed to get in the inside, and we're up to 4th place. So that's not bad. And I'll tell you what, guys, I cannot wait. There's so many new games coming out very soon. So we're going to have a very busy next couple of months. We've got obviously MXGP 3 coming on the channel. We've got Gran Turismo Sport, Project Cars 2. We've got MotoGP 17. We're also probably going to have gravel. Also, guys, another game, not racing wise, I'm going to be doing some live streaming on Injustice 2. I may be doing some videos on my second channel, but I'm going to be playing that game as well. I do like the odd fighting game, so I'm going to be doing some videos on that. Maybe not on this channel, but on the second channel, and probably some live streaming. Plus, hopefully I'll find out soon if I get the Gran Turismo Sport beta key. I did apply for it. I know it's out in the USA over the last couple of days. Hopefully I do get a beta key. If I do, I will live stream that, guys, so that's something to look forward to. There's so much coming to this channel. I'm going to try and keep up to date with all the series. There's obviously going to be a lot going on, and I hope you enjoy it. So lots to look forward to. Right, we're doing okay in this race. We're keeping up with the leaders into this second lap, but I haven't had a chance to get past yet. I'm just trying to keep up with them. I don't want to come off in this race, because I find when you come off in these sort of races, you can't recover. And we managed to get a good line through there, so we're up to second going into the final lap. We just need to take this bike in front, but the one in front has actually got a good pace on the straight. Got to try and get him in the corners. I think that's the only area we're going to be able to get past him. Let's just try and get a good line through there, hold the speed, and just try and accelerate. Now I didn't change the gear ratio for this race. I've kept it on the standard. I think it's on 4. I think that's about right for this one, because the straights are not that long on this one. You don't really get up to the top speed. I think I might have to change it. I think we've got Miami. That's going to have long straights on. I might have to change the gear ratio for that. But I haven't changed any of the suspension setup for any of these races. And this bike, like I said, is a good all-rounder on the standard setup. And looks like we're going to come to the end here. And this has been quite a steady race. And we've managed to take the lead on the last lap. And we're going to take another victory. But I think the next one coming up is a very challenging one. So we take victory. And we are doing so well in this tournament. It's unbelievable. So another win, so that gets us up to 45 points, and we're doing really well. Now coming up is a very challenging circuit again, and one I'm going to really struggle on, but I'm going to hope for the best. So let's just get into the points first to see where we are. and we're absolutely flying. We're quite a few points ahead, which is awesome. Right, let's get into the next one. This could be really, really good. Right guys, this one again is very, very difficult to win, and I think the thing that I find the hardest about this one is not getting penalties. Well, I've won this race a couple of times, and because of the penalty I've lost my place. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this race, but it's not easy. Let's get straight into it guys and hope for the best. Right, so here we go with race 4. Now, I always struggle around this circuit, and when I have won it, I've got such a penalty, I've dropped down in the standings. So let's see if we can have a really good run round here and try and win it and try not to make any errors. But it's not easy, so I've got to try and be very, very concentrated and just try and keep it nice and steady. And this hasn't been a bad start, actually. We've managed to get to the front. Can we mug these two in this corner? Oh, that is perfect. And we're into the lead. Now, it's all about just trying to get into the rhythm of this circuit and try not to make any errors. It doesn't always work that way because it's so easy to make little errors around here, but I'm going to try my best, and we've managed to get away. I've never really got away on the first lap around here. It's always taken me a couple of laps to get into it, and then I've tried to just stick with the leader and I've managed to take a couple of chances. But like I said, 9 times out of 10 I make so many errors and I get penalties, and I've never really won it without a penalty. So let's see if we can make a difference today and do that. Right, so that's first lap out the way, and we're running quite well, and hopefully we can go a little bit quicker on this second lap. Now we haven't got any other bikes to get in our way. Let's just try and get right onto the curbs. That's nice through there. Let's just try and pull a slight gap away from the bikes behind, and we're 0.6 up on the time. Oh, this is a brilliant run. I'll tell you what guys, you've got to try this Aprilia. I just find it so all round. Every circuit you go on, it feels brilliant, and so far it's absolutely beasting this race, and hopefully it'll be another victory. I think we've got one of the circuits I hate the most on the Supermoto. I won't tell you which one it is, but it's one that I have not ever won on a Supermoto, so it's going to be a challenge. Hopefully I can do it today, but I'm not holding my breath. Right, let's just try and get a good line through there and over the line, and we're going into the final lap and we're still in the lead. This is absolutely amazing. Now, I am slightly going off circuit. I'm getting invalid laps now and again, but sometimes you just can't help it on this. You're trying to get as tight as possible, any contact, and you get that invalid lap. And we're running slightly quicker. That last bit time only just, so we've improved again. So we are absolutely flying, which is awesome. We've kept a really decent pace. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth through here. Oh God, I've just made a mistake, and it's given us, oh my God, we've got a penalty point. I knew it was going to happen, but there you go. And now we've got to try and get ahead in this race by nearly 0.7, otherwise we're going to lose first place. That's as easy as it is to make a mistake on this circuit. The penalties on this game can be really harsh, but you know, I did go off circuit, so I've just got to accept it. Right, get to the finish line. Is it going to be enough? Over the line. Please, do I get a victory? Oh, fingers crossed. Yes, we do. Oh my God, what a victory. Oh God, so that's 4 wins in a row. Oh, so we've pretty much won the championship, but the next race is a real challenge, guys. I've never won round this circuit on a Supermoto. So let's get straight into it, and actually we've got to look at the table first and then we get into it. So we're sitting pretty on the table. Unless we lose the next 2 races and have bad finishes, we should be okay. The worst circuit for Supermotos, Miami. I just can't win this one. I don't know why, I'm just no good on this circuit, but I'm going to try. So let's get straight into this race and hope for the best. Right, so here we go with this awful circuit, guys. I absolutely hate this one for Supermotos. I've never won round here. Also, I've stuck the gear ratio on 6 because there's some long straights on here. I'm hoping that extra top end is going to come into play. So we're into that first corner. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can take a few places. I've got to try and get to the front. I've never really done well around this circuit, and even when I have led the race round here, I always crash out, I always hit barriers. I just cannot have a clean race round here. It's impossible. So that's not a bad start though. Let's just try and get up the inside, and we've hit a barrier already. Now I just can't it's getting around these corners with the Pro Physics without slipping off, because some of them are so tight around here. You've got to be really careful. Let's see if we, that top end has come into play around there. Oh, a bit of contact there. I've tried to take the lead. Let's try and get a turn. Oh god, he smacked me out of the way there, the TM, and I've managed to hold on to it though, but I had to fight back there. You've got to be so careful, and I'm into the lead, but because I'm on the higher gear ratio, I'm not going to have the acceleration out the slow turns. So although I've got the better speed on the top end, I've got slower acceleration. Is that going to cost me? I don't know. Now this is the turn a couple of turns I hate. Oh god, that wasn't too bad. I kept that nice and smooth, but I've never raced around here on the Aprilia. Maybe that's going to be my lucky charm. Who knows? Right, slow it down into this turn, keep it nice and smooth. So we're coming towards the end of the first lap and we're in the lead, but I've been there before on here and I've still lost it. So I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth, go into the second lap and just try and keep it nice and steady. I'm hoping once I get into a rhythm and I get on those long straights, I will start gapping the bikes behind, and then I can just settle down on the last lap and hopefully, fingers crossed, get my first victory round here on a Supermoto. But let's wait until we get to that last lap, because those bikes are still very, very close behind. I'm trying to keep the corners really nice and smooth. I'm not trying to overdo it because I don't want to slide off either. And this is the straight. Hopefully I will pull away on. Now I can get up to about 116, 117 miles an hour on the highest gear ratio. So hopefully that will get me away from the others. We have started to pull away. Right, slow it down. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth into that turn. But it's just out the slow corners where we're going to lose a bit of time, because obviously on the high gear ratio we haven't got the same sort of fast acceleration the other two have got. But we're holding on to it, and we've got a little bit wide into that turn, but keep it nice and smooth. And again we've hit a barrier. That's going to cost us, and we've lost the place. So there you go, guys. Just one mistake, and I'm down to second. But I hopefully can fight back. Let's see if we can get back into that corner. No, through this turn. Let's just try and keep it nice and tight. Let's just try and get in this slipstream. Hopefully we can catch him up. I'm not sure whether we're going to catch him up on this straight, as we're not going to get up to our top end. We're going to have to slow down. Let's see if we can go up the inside. Oh god, we went side by side, but I didn't manage to get in front of him, and he's still got the lead going into that final lap. Can we take him in this corner? Is he going to go slightly wider? Can we take the inside? Oh god, we almost sideswiped him, and we've taken the lead. Yes, that's how you do it. Right, now I've got to nail it on this last lap. Right, I'm not going to try. Well, I'm going to try not make any mistakes, but you know how that goes sometimes. Right, he's coming up the outside of me here, but as soon as I get to that top end speed, I'm going to start pulling away. Right, slow it down, keep it nice and tight. I've got two bikes sitting behind me, so this is going to be just completing our barrel right to the end. I can tell you there's going to be another mistake here and there. I know it. I'm going to hit one of these barriers and he's going to just storm past, but hopefully I can just take it a little bit easier and just try and pull away. But I'm not sure whether they're gonna. No, they're still keeping up with me, so I'm not pulling away. There's only a slight gap. Let's try and slow it down into that turn and just try and keep it nice and smooth. I can see the marker behind me, so they've caught up already. Just can't go through those turns really quick. Maybe if I mucked around with the suspension a bit and had a little bit of practice, maybe I'd do a little bit better around here. But I don't race around here very often. I haven't raced around here since I think I first got the game, so it's been a long time. So I'm doing well considering I haven't raced around here in a long time. Right, try and nail that corner and that corner. Oh, this is looking good, guys. We're coming towards the end. We haven't got many corners to go, and this will be my first victory round here on a Supermoto. Right, slow it down. Oh god, I've just made a mistake. Oh, just lost the speed through there, and I think it is. He's gone around the outside. No, please, no. Right, let's just try and take him on the last corner if we can. Can we get into him and sideswipe him again? No, we couldn't get in there fast enough, and I'm going to lose it. Oh, bugger. Bugger, bugger. Oh, bollocks have come off as well. Oh, what a nightmare. I told you guys, I cannot win round there. And again, I cocked it up on the last couple of corners. It's so frustrating. You always find one circuit, you just can't nail it. And there you go. Well, anyway, guys, we're sitting pretty on the top of this standings in this championship, so hopefully we can finish on a high and win the last race. So we're going to get into the standings. I think we're miles ahead on the points, but we'll just double check. Yes, we're flying high with the points, so we've got this championship in the bag. Let's get into that final race and finish on a high. So let's get straight into it. Right guys, so the last race is on this awesome Italian circuit, which I actually do like, and I've raced the Aprilia around here a couple of times, so I'm feeling pretty confident. So let's go straight into this race, get fired up, and hopefully put in a massive performance and get a good win. So let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with the final race of the episode and this championship. I want to finish on a high, so we're going to hopefully get a good victory. Plus, guys, don't forget to let me know if you want to see some of those other championships, because they've got championships like on the 250s, the 600s, the super sport bikes, the endurance bikes, all 6 races, and look, very, very challenging. And I am really fired up to do some of them, guys. So if you want to see some more, let me know in the comments below, and we can do some more super long episodes and do these championships. It's a good way of earning credits, plus getting some free rewards as well, and that's not bad. Oh god, almost lost the back end there. Always do that into that turn. You've got to be so careful through there that you don't overdo it. And this corner here, I hate this left hand turn, it can be a right pain, but I have, like I said, I have raced around here on the Aprilia before, and I've had some decent results, so hopefully once I settle down I should be okay. And let's just try and hold it round there. We're still sitting in a good position, and we're keeping up with the leaders on the race. Got that nice corner there, kept it on the curve, that's not too bad. Not so good on the straight now. We're on the standard ratio now. We're back down to 4, so we're not on the fastest ratio. Well, the best top end ratios like we had it for the last race, because we don't really need it on this one. There's a couple of straights, but you don't really get up to that top end speed or hold it for that long, so I didn't think it was necessary. I'd rather have the better acceleration. Right, let's just try and hold it around this corner and try and get that place. Can we take it? No, I couldn't hold the speed, and I still haven't managed to take that place. Let's just try and push it. I want to get at least into second place on this lap if I can. Let's dive up the inside. Yes, into second place. That's a good move. Can we take first? No, I don't think we're going to get enough speed through that corner. Let's try and take him through here, but we don't want to make too much contact. Let's just try and get through there. Yes, we've managed to take him in that corner. That's awesome. So we're into the lead. Oh god, it's come around the outside. Let's just try and get in the inside on this corner. Oh god, we made contact, but I've managed to stay on the bike. Oh my god, that was a little bit of a scare there. I thought we both were going to come off, but I managed to hold it, and luckily he held on to his bike as well. I think he's on another Aprilia. The Aprilia seem to be pretty good round here, so let's see if we can hold it for this remaining part of this second lap, and hopefully go for it on that last lap. I need to have a good last lap. I don't want to make it. Oh god, there it comes. The other Aprilia just got past me. Oh my god, let's just try and hold it into this tight turn here. Just try and keep a nice tight line and just hold it around here and just try and be nice and smooth. Please don't go into the back of me. Right onto the curb there and onto the straight. Right, let's hope we can get to that first corner in the lead and hopefully have a really good lap. So we've just done a 1:21. Now I've done really, really quick around there. I'm still like 2 or 3 seconds behind my fastest time around here. I don't know what's gone wrong with me on this last race. I'm really, really struggling. I think we've just had such a difficult championship, and I think I'm a little bit tired. I must admit, it is quite draining to do these championships. They're so long, and you've got to, they're quite intense actually, and I've had quite a smooth run. I mean, we're on the 6th race, and we've had one race where we just lost it on the last corner, so we've done all right. I mean, sometimes in these championships, if you do, it can take ages. I mean, just doing getting the results in the first goes is quite an achievement. It doesn't always happen, but I've been quite lucky today, which has been good, and I haven't mucked around the setups either, which is quite... but then, look, to be honest, on these road circuits, I wouldn't know where to start with these Supermotos because they don't perform like normal race bikes. They're a lot harder to set up. But yeah, it hasn't been too bad. Right, we've got a little bit wider into that corner. Let's just try and pull it back. And last turn, and it looks like we're going to take the victory. Let's try and finish with a wheelie. No, I can't get the front wheel up. Right, we're going to finish with the endo instead. Let's just go over the line. There you go, victory. And we have won the championship. Awesome. So that's a brilliant end to this championship, and we take victory. And I can't believe I've managed to do all 6 races without any aids on realistic, and we didn't really crash out, which is unbelievable. Right, let's just get into the standings, guys, and we will check out what reward we can choose. Right, so we won it by quite a few points, which is absolutely brilliant. Now we're going to just go straight into choosing one of these awesome machines, and I think they were 2 R category bikes, which are absolutely brilliant. I've got quite a few R2 category bikes, but I don't mind adding another one, and we might do a video on one of these bikes. So we get 15,000 credits, we get a new badge, King of Skidding, because you do a lot of skidding on the Supermoto bikes. And let's see what we get to choose from. These 2 awesome bikes. I think one of them was a Kawasaki Ninja, and the other one's a Supermoto. I've got loads of Supermotos, so should I go for the Kawasaki? Oh, I'm not sure. We'll have a look at the stats first. I mean, if there's a massive difference in the stats, we may go for the Supermoto. I'm not sure. Right, let's just check the stats out. That's not bad stats. Oh my god, it's pretty high. Which one do I go for? Oh, I'm not sure, guys. Oh, I think I'm just going to go with the Kawasaki. I do like Kawasaki's. Yeah, we'll go with the Kawasaki. So there you go, guys. At the end of the episode, please give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about some more championships, and I will see you very soon, guys. There's a lot coming from this channel over the next couple of months, so I hope you subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Plus, don't forget to check out the second channel as well. See you later, guys.